Betul saudara. Orang-orang Sulawesi Selatan, orang-orang Indonesia Timur, orang-orang terutama Sulawesi Selatan.
Wow, Bugis right? I don't know, they're brave and loyal.
Bro, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking at purple talking about Bugis characteristic.
Oh, I've been there before.
Really?
Really? Do you want me to explain about the Bugis?
Sure.
So, the Bugis tribe originates from South Sulawesi province, Indonesia. The name Bugis comes from the term To Ugi, which means people of Ugi. Ugi refers to their first king, La Satun Bugi, who is considered the primary ancestor the Bugis people.
Oh. I get it right now.
That's right! Over time, the Bugis tribe grew into one of the largest ethnic groups in Indonesia with a very distinct cultural identity.
Hi,
Mojo Jojo.
I will provide a deeper explanation about the Bugis tribe based on what our friends shared earlier. The Bugis tribe. So, the Bugis tribe is one of the largest ethnic groups in Indonesia, originally from South Sulawesi. The name Bugis comes from the term of Tuugi, which means people of Ugi. This term refers to their ancestor La Satumbugi, who is considered the forefather of the Bugis people. The origin of the Bugis tribe can be traced back to the long history of kingdom in South Sulawesi, which existed as early as the 10th century. The Bugis people have strong connection with major kingdoms like Lubu, Bone, Huajo, and Sope. These kingdoms played an important role in shaping the cultural, social, and political identity of the Bugis. Throughout the history, the Bugis tribe is also known for being adaptable to changes. They embraced Islam in the 17th century, influenced by teaching of scholars and traders from outside the region. Despite this, they have preserved the traditional values passed down from their ancestors.
What are you doing here? I'm hiding from the Osima security section. What did you do? It's a minor violation. By the way, I'm Bugis. How can I trust you? Here's something. The Bugis people uphold the philosophy of Sirina Pace. Huh? Pace what? Siri means dignity and honor. Losing Siri is considered a major disgrace. Pace symbolizes an empathy and solidarity. This value encourages Bugis people to help and care for one to another.
That's right. And that's why Bugis people are so solid. They don't leave anyone hanging, no matter what.
Siri Napace. This has been widely discussed in Indonesia after Dennis Barga talked about this slogan. Siri Napace is a philosophy of life that serves as a moral and social foundation of the Bugis and Makassar people. This slogan reflects their identity as a community that highly values honor, dignity, and solidarity. Literally, Siri means honor or dignity, while Pace refers to deep empathy and solidarity with others who are suffering. The concept of Siri guides individuals to uphold their dignity and self-worth. For the Bugis people, Siri is the source of courage and determination. Losing Siri is seen as a losing one identity, so they strive to protect this personal, family, or community's honor, even if it requires taking great risks. Siri also teaches the importance of honesty, responsibility, and maintaining ethics in daily life. Meanwhile, Pace reflects deep compassion and empathy for others. Pace encourages people not to stand idle when witnessing someone in pain or injustice. This value inspires Bugis to help each other, work together, and foster a sense of solidarity. Pace also reminds us that true happiness comes from sharing both in joy and sorrow. Siri Napace applies not only to personal life, but also to social setting. This philosophy serves as the basis for resolving conflict, maintaining harmony, and strengthening community bonds.
And also, check this out. Wow, I know this. That's Lontara script, right? Positive. This is Lontara script, the original writing system of the Bugis people.
Wow, this is ancient.
They use it to write down family tree, cultural laws, and epic story. Speaking of epic story, they have one of the longest stories named Surek Galigo.
Wow! Can you read it?
No, I didn't know about it. Looks like an alien language to me.
Yeah,
So, anyone can actually read it?
Sure, I am.
Lontara script. The Lontara script is a cultural treasure of the Bugis and Makassar people, symbolizing the literacy and civilization of South Sulawesi. This script was used to write various local languages like Bugis, Makassar, and Manda. It played a significant role in recording history, customary laws, and traditional literature. The name Lontara comes from the lontara, tree leaf, which were used as writing materials before paper was introduced. The Lontara script developed around the 14th century and was inspired by the Brahmi script from India, brought through trade routes. However, Lontara has its unique shape and characteristics that reflect local identity. Lontara was essential to Bugis and Makassar life. Many ancient manuscripts known as Lontara were written in this script, documenting everything from family genealogy and customary laws to great epic like Surek La Galigo, one of the longest literary works in the world. The script was also used in local kingdom administration. Official records like agreements, law, and trade documents were written in Lontara, highlighting the importance of literacy in governance.
Guys, check out this. This is sheep. Is it cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's made by Bugis people, and it's not just strong, but also world famous. This ship has sailed internationally, and UNESCO even recognized it as cultural heritage.
This hasn't been claimed by Malaysia, has it? Pinisi ship. The Pinisi ship is a maritime masterpiece of the Bugis and Makassar people, originating from South Sulawesi. It is not just a symbol of sailing expertise, but also a deeply rooted cultural heritage of the Bugis. The Pinisi has been known since the 14th century and was one of the main means of transportation for trade, exploration, and cultural exchange across the archipelago and beyond. The name Pinisi is believed to come from Binisi, referring to an outrigger sailing canoe used by the Bugis ancestor before the Pinisi design was perfected. This ship is built with traditional technique passed down through generations, using wooden pegs and joints instead of iron nails. Building a Pinisi requires special skills and begin with traditional ritual to seek blessing from ancestor and nature. The wood used, like teak or ironwood, is carefully chosen for its strength. The Pinisi ship has 2 main masts and 7 smaller sails, representing the Bugis philosophy, the courage to cross 7 seas and reach 7 lands. Today, the Pinisi ship is not only used for transportation, but also as a symbol of adventure, skill, and tradition that continues to live on the Bugis spirit.